Scrolling through my Google home screen, I found something very interesting. Frozen chicken wings tested positive for coronavirus. Should you care? Like, what the what? So, I had to read into it. Let me tell you guys about this. We have some unappetizing news. Disease control centers in China have detected the coronavirus on frozen chicken wings, according to Reuters. Officials didn't disclose which brand of wings was involved, but they did state that the shipment came from Brazil, which has the second highest rate of COVID-19 infection in the world. Brazil currently has 3.4 million confirmed cases, according to Johns Hopkins University. The country case numbers are only behind those of the U.S., which has 5.4 million confirmed cases at press time. Wow, this isn't the first time reports have circulated about food or food packaging testing positive for the virus. A few days before the chicken wings news broke, China reported that shrimp packaging from Ecuador also tested positive. And New Zealand is reportedly examining whether their new spat of infections can be linked to freight shipping. This is straight up bananas. So should you be eyeing your fridge with suspicion? Experts don't think so, at least not based on the current science surrounding the virus and food. This is straight up ridiculous. Read the stuff under this. I'm not going to because I stutter too bad and we'll be here for a very long time. So go ahead and read that. But there's no evidence supporting the transfer from food to COVID. Whew, this is crazy. More to read. Read through this, because this stuff right here is something. I stutter, so I'm not going to read it, but pause and read through. COVID spread is through person-to-person contact via respiratory droplets form when a person talks, coughs, sneezes, sings, or even breathes. If someone has COVID, the droplets they expel can contain the SARS-CoV-2 virus that causes the infection. If another person breathes in those coronavirus containing droplets, they might develop COVID-19. You're not at risk of this happening when in close contact 6 feet or fewer with the person who has COVID-19. Pretty much stay away from everybody, right? Right. Let's continue. The virus only replicates in humans and animals, so it doesn't appear to stay infectious on surfaces for long. In general, because of poor survivability of these coronaviruses on surfaces, there is likely very low risk of spreading from food products or packaging. The CDC notes, like plenty of other things about this virus, experts are still investigating exactly how long it may survive on surfaces. Right now, it seems as though the virus can last for hours to days on various surfaces, the CDC says. But there are no details when it comes to how long the virus may last on specific foods. This is crazy. Wow, I'm glad I don't even eat frozen food no more, but wow, let's continue. So this section, it pretty much says that by the wings being frozen, that's how the virus survived. Both cases also involve frozen goods, but frozen chicken wings or any other food testing positive for the virus doesn't mean that the food would make someone sick after eating it. Most tests will pick up even remnants, I think I said that right, my stuttering, but I don't care, of SARS-CoV-2 debris, which isn't the full virus. Murray explains. Wow. I hope you guys read that through, because my stuttering self cannot say everything, but pretty much they're saying the virus survived on that food because it was frozen, and that's how they would freeze like specimens that they're going to work on. They freeze them and the virus got frozen. That's crazy. Researchers are still figuring out just how much of the SARS-CoV-2 virus it takes to get someone sick. But as the New York Times reports, it's not just one or even a few viral particles. Continue reading this because there's some words in here I won't be able to say. I can already see them. I stutter. Beyond that, the frozen chicken wings would presumably be cooked before consumption, which is another reason it wouldn't be infectious. Ew, still gross. Continue to read that. With all of the above said, the CDC does state that it's conceivable for someone to get COVID after touching contaminated food and then touching their eye, ears, or mouth. Even though this isn't a likely way to get sick, it's good to be cautious. Wash your hands after shopping, handling food before preparing food, and before eating. The CDC recommends. When you can't wash your hands, use hand sanitizer made of 60% or more alcohol. Wash items other people may have touched or breathed on at the grocery store, but that you won't be cooking like produce as usual. Beyond these steps to keep yourself as safe as possible from COVID and also not to spread it to others, continue to practice physical distancing and wearing your mask when away from your household. Based on what we know now, going out to a crowded happy hour with a bunch of people is still a lot riskier than the actual food you'll eat when you're there. This is so crazy. Wow. Let me know your opinion on this down in the comments, because I'm lost for words. I don't eat frozen food as it is. I cook my own food. I clean it. This stuff right here is crazy. It's like you cannot get nothing. Wow. But let me know you guys' opinions on this down in the comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good day. All right.